Veteran Salute is sponsored by the Devon James Injury Lawyers.
Welcome back to KSN News at 10. Charles McClung treated our nation's wounded, from soldiers on the front lines to World War II veterans. He still cares for veterans today through his association with the American Legion. Here's Jason Lamb with this week's Veteran Salute.
Charles McClung's father served in the U.S. Army during World War II and the Korean War. Charles graduated from high school in Dayton, Ohio in 1968, and a year and a half later, he was drafted.
I was drafted into the Army, and I said I wanted to go to the Navy, and I went to the Navy because I heard that they had the best food.
McClung was sent to Naval Base Great Lakes, where he made the decision to become a medic.
I wanted to save people. I wanted to help people.
He worked as an HM, or hospital man, at the on-base hospital at Great Lakes.
I got orders to go to Camp Pendleton, and while I was at Camp Pendleton, I went through field medical school, and where they train you to be in combat and to be able to react as a corpsman in combat. I was lucky enough to terminate my enlistment before they sent my group to Vietnam. So I got lucky.
For nearly 4 years, McClung served as a hospital corpsman at Great Lakes in Chicago and at the hospital at Camp Pendleton, California.
You know, I gave shots, I put IVs in, I cleaned wounds, put bandages on them, you know, bid pans, whatever else that, you know, that was needed. Towards the TED events, they had so many people coming back that there were people that had been wounded and they were stabilized, and the other hospitals were so full of people that they sent them to Great Lakes to finish up their treatment.
McClung mentioned his enlistment was terminated. Well, he was tested, and it was determined he had allergies. So he was medically discharged after serving 3 3/4 years.
I worked around for a little bit, and then I went to the University of Dayton and became an industrial engineer, and then I went to work for Cessna.
McClung arrived in Wichita in January of 1983. He stayed at Cessna for 19 and a half years before he was laid off. Then he started his own business as a soda and candy vendor. About 10 years ago, he joined American Legion Post 4.
I became a road captain, and we did a lot of flag lines. And in the 3 years that I was road captain, and it was very sad to see so many people who passed away early in their lives because of Agent Orange and detriments to their body because of their service.
McClung also raises money and collects items for the Legion's annual Valentine's auction, which benefits local homeless veterans. He also has a pair of toys in his garage, a Triumph 900 and a Yamaha Venture Star TC. McClung is proud of his association with the Legion, and he's also proud of the job he did while he was in the Navy. McClung has one more passion: Cub Scouts. He's a den leader, and he'd like to talk to you about becoming a den leader too. Here for you, Jason Lamb, KSN News 3.
On behalf of Devon James Injury Lawyers, we're honored to recognize this week's veteran who served our country in the United States Navy as a hospital corpsman, Charles McClung. Mr. McClung, thank you for your service.
Thank you very much for the $500 check. It will go to a Post 4 charity.
Veteran Salute is sponsored by the Devon James Injury Lawyers.